What's up, everybody? My name is Aaron. I'm going to make a small introduction so you just kind of know who I am and kind of what I'm about and why I started this journey. Again, my name is Aaron. I go by Sergeant Wobble, SGT Wobble. A lot of people in the veteran community know me for building computers for veterans in need via my charity Charlie Mike project. So yeah, let me just break it down. On 4/20 this year, I know 4/20 of all days, right? I had a therapy appointment, and I told my therapist that I didn't love myself. And it didn't hurt to say it, but it took me a long time to realize it. And I think that, you know, just in that sense itself, to realize it and admit to it, it took a lot of like self-realization and courage on my part, just so that I could get it out, because I didn't know how to really say it initially. But what I can say is ever since 4/20, I've been on a journey to love myself. I'm not there yet. I mean, I tell myself I love myself, but I don't necessarily feel it the way I would like to, and I don't know if I ever will. But I think chasing that love for yourself is always something that, you know, you should attain or try and get to. With that being said, the day after I told my doctor that I started the 75 hard challenge, Andy Frisella, he knows what that is. I did pretty well. I messed up on day 29. I forgot to take a picture, so I had to start over. So essentially, I did about 100 and some odd days straight of 2 days, so that I could finish 75 hard. And I lost about 30 pounds. I started around 290, by the way. 289.8, just say 290. And now, more recently, I just broke 245. Actually, you know, this morning I weighed 242. So I'm doing pretty well. Today is October 13th. So, you know, I'm working really hard on my goals and all the little things that I've been trying to do personally for just me. But with that being said, I think that I'm continuously learning every day, and I'm also trying to understand my body and how, like, its needs every day as well. And I think that, like, you understanding your body as a whole is a whole nother, like, journey in itself. You know, minus me trying to love myself, like, trying to understand my body is a whole nother game. So at the end of 75 hard, I took a little break. I had like a little sore on my foot from walking so much, because I was walking around 4 to 5 miles every morning. I didn't really stop doing that, but I did stop to 2 days for at least a month. But now I'm with a gentleman named Aaron Williamson. He's a Marine, just like me. I'm a Marine, just in case you didn't know that. We both served earlier in the early 2000s, and I did 8 years from 2003 to 2011. I'll let you go watch his stuff so you can find out more about him, Aaron Williamson. But I'm currently blessed because I'm working with Aaron, and we're doing the program Intense 90. I'll say this: the first phase was a real adjustment because I was learning different things about my body, taking in different things every morning. Aaron has everything broken down, how I need to take it, where I need to take it. But it's enjoyable for me because, like, I'm at the point now where I don't even need to look at the meal plan because I memorized it. The pills, all the pills that I need to take every meal, prior and after each meal. One of the biggest things that I've taken away from all of this is taking 10-minute walks after 2 to 3 meals per day. Some people don't have the time to get up and go walk in the morning. I still do that. I still walk fasted in the morning. But that is part of my journey. I love to do that. Like, it starts my day. The walk starts my day. Now, not everybody needs to do that, but I'm doing it, and I'm enjoying it. The first phase was, the first week was tough. Like, just adjusting to the new workout schedule, trying to understand like everything that Aaron is asking you to do. But in reality, like, it was the best thing because I learned so much about like true strength. You know, I had to drop my ego off at the door when I walked into the gym. And you can still see I'm starting to sweat now. It's hot. You know, I live in Hawaii. And oh man, I was going. I just so that you get the kind of the picture of all this. You know, I'm in a calorie deficit right now, and I have been since we started this, and it's day 36, by the way. And we're just starting phase 2. But the calorie deficit that I started with, the first day, just so we're clear, the first day I got COVID. So all the first week, all I did was walk and eat the meals. One of the days I didn't eat much at all. I just couldn't, you know, COVID. But with the things that I'm taking, Aaron has me taking, we're not talking like, you know, crazy magic stuff. We're talking like organic, just regular stuff that you can do by yourself every single day. I got over COVID in like 4 days, and I got COVID in January of this year, and it was horrible. Like, I was laid out for like 3 weeks. But besides that, I did so well getting over it that as soon as I started working out, like, I saw some dramatic changes. Within that first week and a half, 2 weeks, even with that 1 week me not exercising, just walking, I know walking is considered an exercise, but I mean lifting. You know, I lost like, I think 8 pounds, and then the week after I lost another 8 or 9 pounds. Currently, you know, I started at 267. I told you this morning I weighed at 242, so that's where I'm at right now. The great thing about all of this is that I'm learning so much about myself that other people are starting to realize like how happy I am, which is weird because like I'm so focused that I'm not even worried about any kind of outside stuff, right? That like for me, I'm not looking for the fame and fortune. I want to help others. Like that's always what I always wanted to do, is help others. But at a certain point in my life, I was helping everybody else but me, and I started not like understanding that there's a break in between all of that. And I'm still working on other things. You know, I have a wife I've been married to. She's amazing. What almost 15 years next month. It's crazy. 15 years of marriage. And I have 4 kids. My son's 20. I got a 14-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 4-year-old daughter. So 3 daughters. And, you know, all I can say is I'm blessed to have them. I am tough on them, but they know that it's from love and that I want them to be the best version of themselves for themselves, right? And it's not for me. There's maybe a little selfish in there-ness of, you know, hey, I want you to represent our name to the best of your ability, but that's for them in their future. Like, yes, you know, my last name means something to me, and I want it to mean something to them too. But I'm going off track here. Anyways, long story short, this has been one of the biggest transformations I've ever done. I think that phase 1 was amazing, like hands down. Like, I learned so much about myself. I started like developing more interest in how the body works. So I'm, you know, understanding how my sleep works. I have an app that just for my sleep, it tells me with the watch, the Apple Watch, that allows me to see like where my deep sleep is, where my REM sleep is, where my light sleep is, or whatever the word of the one is. And it's really cool. So I'm really focused on getting at least 6 to 7 hours of sleep per night. I know you should be getting a little bit more, but I do go to sleep around 8, 9 o'clock, and I try to wake up around 4 o'clock every day to go on my walk because I have to take my kids to school starting around 6 o'clock a.m. For bus 1, then come back, get the other 2 ready, take one early, and then another one at 8 o'clock. So it's like 6, 7, 8. But it's okay. You know, I enjoy it and I love it, and you know, I wouldn't change it for anything. But with that being said, like I said, I am learning so much about myself. And I think Aaron helps you do that because he tells you the things that you need to hear for yourself. Like, this is the point where we can learn more about how our bodies work and what's good for us. Currently, I'm on a routine of where I fast 2 days a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. That's just preferable for me. I don't necessarily think that everybody has to do that. Albeit I am seeing a lot of progress when I do fast on those days. So that's something that maybe you guys might be interested in the future. But we can dive deeper into what I do daily. I'm not gonna necessarily like say all of my workouts and all of my meal plans just yet. I have to do more recording, so I'd like to share that when I get to it. But the bottom line is I have made a huge transformation. I'm really happy with where I'm at, and I can only imagine where I'm going to be at the end of the third phase, 1, 2, 3, because I'm losing weight at a rapid pace, but I feel really healthy doing it. I don't feel lethargic. I don't feel super tired. I don't feel like I have no energy to do things. Here's the kicker. And we're talking, I'm doing 2 days right now, 5 days a week, but I'm not on caffeine. I haven't been on caffeine since day one. No pre-workouts, nothing. All eating regular, on a calorie deficit. So, I didn't have good sleep before. I have PTSD. It sucks, but it is what it is. We can talk about that some other time. But I'm telling you, if I can do this with just the amount of sleep that I'm getting now, and prior when I didn't get as much, now I'm learning more about it. But if I can do this, I know some of you guys can too. I know everybody can. But, you have to, you have to want change for yourself. You want to, for me, it's not about losing the weight. That's the bonus. For me, it's about loving myself. And if I can't work on that, then there's no point in me even trying to do everything else. And that for me is focusing on my body, on how I sleep, how I react to certain situations. I got to tell myself, if I love myself, how would I react to that? Sometimes I don't do it. Sometimes I do. I'm still learning. You know what I mean? But the point is it's been a great journey. The first phase was amazing. I think that everybody that has the ability to go sign up with Aaron Williamson, they should. Do his questionnaire, have a talk with him, see if you're able to, break that down and be a part of his group. And I promise you, you will see change if you stick to the regimen. I'm 100% dived in. I do everything like on the clock. And I've seen great results. I mean, amazing results. Again, guys, like 267 when I started, 242 now, 36 days in, that's 25 pounds. And I feel great. I mean, I can see things that I didn't know I had before. You know what I mean? And I'm really happy. I'm really blessed. Aaron gave me the opportunity to work with him, and I can't ever repay that, but by just giving back as much as I possibly can into this program to show him how much I appreciate it. Because that's, for me, working hard and basically the handshake that, hey, I'm going to do everything I can to be my best. So, yeah, phase 2 started on Monday. Workouts are killer, I'll give you that. I'm not strong enough to do a few things yet. I thought I would be able to, but hey, you live and learn, right? And it's going to be a great second phase, and I'm really excited for this phase. I'm just going to focus on my everyday. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about the weight on the scale. I worry about how I feel, and that's it. So again, my name is Aaron. I have a lot of other content that I'm going to work on, some shorts, some more social media. If you want to follow me on social media, it's SGT Wobble. Yeah, come by, say hi, and if you have other questions or concerns or anything that I could possibly help you with, I'm more than happy to give you some of my time. I can't give you all my time, okay? I got kids and family and a wife, but I will do my best to help anybody that asks for it, and try and guide them in the right path. So until next time, Sorry Marble out. Peace.